hype? This is Renee, and this week's featured artist, Chad Cant Color. Alright guys, this one's gonna be interesting. Let's go. We came across Chad's work, I want to say back in 2018. He had done some shoes that I had seen, and but when I checked out his IG page and I saw that he did more than just shoes, I knew this was a one-of-a-kind type artist who puts his type, his style of art on everything he can. So I want to let's start with what where he goes. I mean, look, here you have automotive. He has a rim, obviously, and you can see that he went in on the lip. And if you look even closer, you see that he actually went in on the inner side of that lip of the rim. So that entire rim itself is just basically cartooned out, or just artwork is applied to it. I've never seen this on a car. It was the first time I had seen it. To me, this was just, all right, cool, man. You not only do shoes, but you're also working on, on other things as well. And here you see the full bed of a truck just done up in his artwork. Very Chad Cant Colorish, meaning, you can tell it's his work. Very identifiable. The sketch, the cartoonish look and feel. Very nice, very well made, very nice, very, very well thought out. He also works on furniture pieces. As you can see, this furniture piece here, huge. It's not just a small canvas he works on. These are also bigger pieces. The truck bed, obviously it's probably a very big, very, very big piece. But I actually like to see how this liftgate would match with the rest of the stuff that's here. I wonder if you can see this little detail here. It looks like it'll butt up to this very nicely. That's just kind of what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how he hits the corners and something like this, because I'm sure there was some planning that went on with this. But either way, I mean, his work is just amazing. You can identify his work. The next thing we have here after his furniture is surfboard. I mean, he KO'd this surfboard here, and he added color on this. To me, it's like, man, you work on not only shoes. Now you're hitting the automotive sector of it, and now you're hitting furniture as well. Now you're hitting surfboard. I mean, what else can he not do? And we're talking about not just flat canvases. We're talking about curved canvases. We're talking about huge surfaces, and the composition and how you're gonna lay this whole thing out. I mean, there's got to be tons of hours. It's gotta go beyond. Let me just start here and let me see what I come up with. Very creative. KO this surfboard. Here you have an actual canvas. Here's an actual canvas that he did this for this artist, and to me, I mean, if you can do vehicles, if you can do furniture, if you can do canvases, and you're working on shoes as well. I mean, I found him through the shoe game. I found him, customizing shoes. But you can see that he's not just a shoe customizer, so to speak. He's an actual artist. He uses multiple canvases or canvas types to lay out his work, to express his actual artwork, which, man, that's a true artist right there. Look at this detail he has. All these, strokes that give, shadow, shade. He uses strokes. It's not like lighter shades of gray or anything like that. He actually provides, with just typical strokes. Love his work, man. This dude is Awesome, 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 awesome. You know, happy Friday the 13th kind of thing on a mask. You know, he did a few of them. You know, he came out with these. These look dope. Every single one looks to be like it's its own different. Here you have Savage. The other one looks like it's a Savage Killer. Let's see, Slashing, Savage. You know, these are badass, man. These are badass. Um, and now this is kind of like where we get into his artwork, how he the composition of his artwork. Here you see how he laid out these two shoes, the thought behind it, how he laid it out. I mean, these are some Adidas, some Stan Smith, and he's able to put Arianna's face on it. Obviously the canvas wasn't tall enough to put the whole canvas at that scale, but he managed. He figured it out, and that's what's impressive. The fact that he went, he thought outside of the box. He went above what someone else might have come up with. I think he KO'd these. I see like the same kind of thing, similar, not exactly the same, with like the Joker gloves that you see around there. Um, but these are nice. You got Gaga here. These are dope. Super dope. Composition, like, I mean, come on, man. It doesn't get any better than this. Um, the next thing we have here is, if you know me well, I like the whole murdered out type look. And this skateboard deck is, he has a ton of them on his page, but this one, right here in particular, is just the best deck out there. I don't care what, it doesn't matter. I mean, straight up, this is the best skateboard deck out there. This is dope. How he uses his paint, um, man, I don't even know where to start. And to think that this is all freehand. I mean, all his work is freehand. Man, this is just dope. Super dope, man. I mean, this is a deck I wouldn't put any, I wouldn't ride or anything like that. I'd put that up against the wall, hang it up. That's just dope. But he has multiple decks on his page. You can see a ton of them. But back into shoes, Spiderman. If you know me, I love Spiderman. And the cartoon style, just like the comic. He has, everything is on there. I mean, everything you can imagine on there, like the panels, the panel separation, the way he chose what panels were going to be painted, what we're going to be having artwork. I mean, to some that's very minimal, but actually pulling it off and making it work is a whole different thing. And I think, we can get a little bit more into detail here, but you can see the basketball. There's a web coming from here, from the actual Jumpman. Just things like that. It's just little things like this that made him stand out for this week's featured artist. Here's some more of his stuff. These Freddy's Jordan 1s. Man, I mean, simple, clean. We got Freddy, we got Jason. I mean, it's all there, man. These are dope. The colors, perfect. Perfect. I mean, these shoes are, I don't even know what to say. These shoes are the ish. And finally, any artist who can, draw some portraits, to me, I mean, it's just, if you can see here, it's just all line work. A portrait done with just pure line work. And I think he used a Sharpie. He used a Sharpie on this one. This one to me is one of, if not his, I don't know. It's just my favorite. It's just my favorite. I want to say his best work. I think the skateboard deck is dope. I think that the Spiderman shoes are dope. But this one I like a lot. This one, just all strokes, you know, with a Sharpie. I mean, that's dope. You know, trying to get this amount of detail. I think he KO'd this portrait here. And with that, you guys, that wraps up this week's episode of Wall of Hype featured with Chad Cant Color. Stay tuned for next week's. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Give us a like as well. Follow us on Instagram. And then, as always, if you know an artist out there that needs some kind of recognition or a platform for it to be recognized, shoot us an email. DM us. And hopefully we can get this artist in here and, get some exposure for them. Give them that exposure that they deserve. And with that, I'm out. Peace.